Greetings, everyone. I'm Jamal from Jamal-Kim.com, and I am doing my fourth installment of my review for The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. If you didn't get a chance to check out the first three editions, I highly recommend for you to go check those out. There should be a link around here somewhere. You can click on those older reviews that I did from a couple of days ago, or you can go to facebook.com/Jamal and Kim Hester. And we've been diving into this whole concept of getting rich. And like I was stating before, a lot of people have it in their mind uh, that there's something wrong with wanting to be rich when there really isn't. And based on the things that I'm reading in this book, um, it should be a part of your natural progression to get to a point where you develop yourself till you don't want anymore. And that's really what life is about, expanding. And today I'm going to be covering chapter 3. And the name of chapter 3 is Opportunity Monopolized. You can see that there. It's Opportunity Monopolized. And the interesting thing with this whole, monopoly, a lot of people are under, I say, a misconception because, there's a lot of different, phrases out there. The rich are getting rich and the poor are getting poorer. And people really, like set it in their minds that, rich people, they have the whole money game on lock, and they have their feet on the throats of the poor, and they're keeping them down. And based on this chapter, what he is saying is that you know, there's no monopoly on riches. Anyone can you know elevate themselves to riches if you follow the science of getting rich. It doesn't matter what position you're in. It doesn't matter how many people are wealthy. He's saying that there's actually enough wealth so that everyone can be wealthy. I mean, right now only 2% of the population actually controls the wealth, but everyone has the opportunity to be healthy if they apply these sciences. And then going back to what I was discussing in in chapter in the third installment, riches is relative. A lot of people think, oh, I want $1 million, but in all actuality, you may need less than $1 million to not have to want for anything. You may need more. Everyone's needs are different, but it doesn't matter what your needs are. If you apply these principles, you can achieve it no matter what situation you're in. So as always, I want to read a little bit of chapter 3 today. So, is opportunity monopolized? Turning my light on here for my nook. Alright. No one is kept poor because other people have monopolized the wealth and have put a fence around it. You may be shut off from engaging in business in certain lines, but there are other channels open to you. A different period At different periods of the tide of opportunity sets in different directions, according to the needs of the whole in the particular stage of social evolution which has been reached. There is abundance of opportunity for the person who will go with the tide instead of trying to swim against it. So workers, either as individuals or as a class, are not deprived of opportunity. The workers are not being kept down by their masters. They are not being ground by the trust in big business. As a class, they are where they are because they do not do things in a certain way. The working class may become the master class whenever they will begin to do the things in a certain way. The law of wealth is the same for them as it is for all others. This they must learn, and they will remain where they are as long as they continue to do as they do. The individual worker, however, is not held down by an entire class's ignorance of their own. He can follow the tide of opportunity to riches, and this book will tell him how. So that was interesting. I mean, he hasn't actually gotten into the science yet. What he's doing is just really just getting your mind right, because you can actually create blockages from yourself to actually block your wealth. And I know for a fact that for a very long time, me and my wife, we were actually blocking our wealth. We were doing all of the things that we needed to do, but our mindset was blocking our wealth. So we had to free these blockages. So that's what he's doing right now. He's working on freeing your blockage to let you know that you actually have an opportunity to be wealthy no matter what position you're in. So I think this is a very important topic and conversation that we need to be having, because everyone is claiming this whole recession thing and no jobs and not being able to get money. But remember, you control your reality, and you can manipulate things and change things for the better, but it starts with your mind and your mindset and the power of your mind first. So I check y'all out tomorrow. I hit you with the fifth and final edition of the science of getting rich. All right, peace and prosperity.